Whether you're divorced, whether you're disabled, whether you're young, whether doesn't make a matter of circumstances. Somewhere in yourself, you was born with empowerment.
Susan Swart from Cape Agulhas in South Africa is one of the 1,500 survivors of gender violence from 10 Southern African countries training to be an entrepreneur with support from Gender Links. Women in Southern Africa constitute the majority of the poor, the dispossessed, the unemployed, the landless, and those with no access to credit. This lack of economic independence goes hand in hand with high levels of gender violence. Pioneering studies by GL in 6 SADC countries show that anywhere from 1 in 4 to 4 in 5 women experience some form of violence over their lifetime. The highest form of violence is emotional abuse, a form of violence hardly ever captured in police statistics. Other forms of violence include physical, sexual, economic, and verbal abuse. Gender Links coordinates the Southern Africa Gender Protocol Alliance that campaigned for an overarching regional instrument for achieving gender equality. The 28 targets of the SADC Protocol on Gender Development expire in 2015, along with the Millennium Development Goals. They are being updated to align with the new Global Sustainable Development Goals. Targets include women's equal and effective participation in decision-making and ending gender violence. Over the last 5 years, GL has been working with 431 centers of excellence for gender in local government to give effect to the SADC Gender Protocol.
My participation in Gender Links issues ever since they started operating with us in Zimbabwe, it has been an eye-opener and it has been very empowering, and it has given us more strength as councillors and women in our communities to go further than what we were doing and to take the bulls by their horns.
The councils develop flagship projects for ending gender violence and empowering survivors of violence through entrepreneurship training.
The social workers, sometimes they invite me to come for workshop for Gender Links. Then I went to the workshop for Gender Links. But I think Gender Links because it helps me to always speak out my problem.
Kiso kola hela re kopantse go Gender Links go di workshop ga Gender Links e ke simolo itse o kola ele mo ene hore share mathata rona mmogo mo tsela le rona sentle hela ke ra hore la gana le mathata le nga go hela mme o botoka ga tshwanela ntlhantlha ga simola attendance di workshop tsone tse tsa gender ne motho ene hore ona o tlile botlhoko hela ba bona ya mo gombe go le mo ga le motho ene gore tota wa mo getse semo o itsa jaaka mme idea go e siame le ke mo rotletsa gore a bule business a kgone go itshetsa le bana ba gagwe.
I want to find myself having a business so that I can have a financial money, so that I can use my money sometimes where it's high longer go kopo batlagana le thuso. For example, gonna some other women who are in the abuse.
GL's theory of change acknowledges that social change needs to occur at various interlocking levels: the broader society or the public realm of power, the community level, the more intimate realm of power or interpersonal level, and finally, the individual level or the private realm of power.
I think what's really innovative about what Gender Links does is that we connect the dots. We connect the dots at a policy level from a regional instrument, the SADC Protocol on Gender Development with its 28 targets. We connect that to the Millennium Development Goals and the Sustainable Development Goals. And then we take an instrument like that and we make it real. We make it real at a national level, we make it real at a local level, and then we take it right down to the individual, so that someone like Susan Swart can actually begin to see that instrument at work in her life.
Last month something happened to me. When I attended the summit of gender links, I was a winner in my category. And it empowered me more.
Internally, GL has developed a way of working that works. This goes from a strong research and evidence base to publicizing these through the media, to developing action plans through the COE model, to on-the-job training. All this is brought together in the annual SADC Gender Protocol at Work Summits, where partners share good practices and on promoting gender equality.
In my mind, I said to myself, in 2015, I want to sit in the chamber, in the business chamber, and I want to be a director there. Not as a human, only the way I'm sitting there. So what I want to tell the ladies today, don't talk, do. Don't think, do. Empower yourself. And today, I feel I'm a successful businesswoman. In 2015, I'm going to keep it up in Afro here. Thank you.